everybody, this is Mystic Jen. I kind of do have to refer back to my old way of recording my overhead for this particular video. I was trying to figure out how did I want to do unboxings, and this seems to be the best option. So, what I have recently got into is pendulums. This just came in today, pendulum kit, and I know there's a glare on the plastic. Let me get that plastic off. I haven't even taken the plastic off yet. Okay. I've been experimenting. I have another pendulum, which I meant to bring back here, but I have it out in my living room that I have charged with my energy that I had cleansed. And I found this was recommended online. I was reading different reviews, and I actually think I want to burn some sage, because after I open this I want to cleanse the pendulum that comes with this. Okay. So just bear with me, I'm sorry about this. See if this will go into my little hole here. This hole's a little bit tiny. It doesn't hold all of them. I got another. There we go. That works. Okay. So I want to use smoke to actually cleanse my pendulum. Okay. Now let's unbox this here. But anyhow, when I was reading reviews, even on Amazon, when I was reading book reviews, so I was looking for another resource. And this kit came highly recommended. Okay, this is a book all about pendulums. The pendulum kit. It tells you on what is dowsing, instructions, left brain, right brain, how it works, getting started with your pendulum. And it looks like a little chart almost. Maybe responses. It tells you about, simple yes and no. Tuning your pendulum, dowsing charts for fun. This is like a runic chart for those that know a little bit about runes. I know some, but very little. There's a yes, no, maybe chart, how to use the chart, 0 to 100. Location chart, or they called it a world map. There's tons, and it's filled with different dowsing charts and astrological houses, what you need to work on, signs, weather. This is water dowsing, ancient sacred places. This book is filled with a lot of information. I look forward to reading it. And then it also comes with a pendulum. Okay, I've got one. I've already have knots getting in the chain. I gotta figure out how to get those knots out. But When you first get a pendulum, you need to cleanse it. To get rid of any old energy, run it over fire. I run it through the flame. This is a metal pendulum. My other one is blue lapis. But I'm going to run it through this smoke here. And I cleanse this pendulum of all energies that it may have picked up in the factory or from other people handling it. So I'm just going to kind of dangle it in the smoke. Some people, you can use water. But you have to be careful with water. If you have a crystal or something, there's some crystals that water will break the crystal down. Some people can use salt, flame, smoke, smudging, you know. I'm using my incense smoke. It's kind of cleansing it here. I have a chart that came with my other pendulum. It's a cloth chart. It's also not in this room. It's in my purse. Okay. Cleansed my pendulum. Now I'm going to sit here quietly for a moment because I want to charge it with my energy. It's not fully charged. I probably have to carry it around with me for a couple days to get a full charge. But what they mean by programming your pendulum is you have to get like general, you have to find out what directions this one likes. Like my other pendulum, yes and no, is going side to side. Well, yes is side to side, no is front to back. Maybe is clockwise, I don't know, is counterclockwise. So, this is what you do. You hold your pendulum. You get it very still. Show me yes. See it moving? See, it's opposite of my other pendulum. This one says yes and no's, backwards and forwards. Thank you, pendulum. Thank you, spirit. Show me no. Okay. Thank you. Show me maybe. Now I'm not moving this. This is responding right away. It's going clockwise for me. That is a maybe. Thank you. Pendulum. Show me I don't know or I don't want to answer. No, it's automatic. I'm not moving this. You can see my hand's not moving. It is going counterclockwise. Okay, so now I know how this pendulum works. It's opposite of my other, as for yes and no. The maybe and I don't know is the same as my other pendulum. I could ask it one more time. Okay, just for confirmation. Just for confirmation, pendulum. Show me yes. See, it's doing the back and forwards again. And look at it pick up speed. It's really swinging. So it's being very positive reaction for me. Now I'll sit here, being very still. Show me no. There it goes. I didn't do anything. You saw how still it was. Thank you, pendulum. Then you want to test it. When you get a pendulum, you want to test it with things you already know. Is my name Jennifer? See, it's saying yes. Thank you, pendulum. Is today Friday? It's going side to side, saying no, because today's actually Sunday. Is the sky green? See, it's saying no. Outside in my, thank you, pendulum, outside in my area. Was the sun shining today? It's saying yes. See, the back and forward motion is like a head nod, while the side by side's like shaking your head no. But your pendulum, thank you, pendulum, your pendulum might act a little bit differently. That's why you have to do that testing, just to see what that particular pendulum, how it swings. Because like I said, my other one is totally opposite. Just a second, I'm going to run and get it. That didn't take long. And this is what I mean, I've got knots in the chain. Not that that's a real big deal, but I'm going to have to get a pin or something, figure out how to get those knots out. This is my other pendulum, which is a blue lapis. And I will show you what I mean, that you have to test your pendulum. Pendulum, show me yes. See, this one's going side to side. See, it's opposite. That was no with the all metal one. Thank you, pendulum. Pendulum, show me no. See, it's swinging front to back, or north and south. See, each pendulum can be different. Thank you, pendulum. So, that's how you test which way your pendulum likes to swing. You can force it and tell it, oh, I want this to be yes, I want this to be no. But all the research that I have done says it's best to let the pendulum choose what it wants to be yes and what it wants to be no. The spirit of that particular pendulum. I'll probably get another chain on this one or something because those knots are going to bug me. But that's my share. These are my two pendulums. You can use just about anything on a string that has a little bit of weight as a pendulum. Something that can swing freely. You could put a ring. You could use a necklace with a little bit of a heavier pendant on it. People's put keys on a chain. So, I mean, these weren't expensive at all. But at the same time, if you don't want to run out and buy one, go find your favorite necklace of yours that has a little bit of weight on the bottom, that where it will swing freely with a decent chain, long enough chain. Doesn't even have to be a chain. It could be a piece of string. It could be yarn. They're very easy to make themselves. This one here will always be my first love because it's the first one I actually bonded with. But I also look forward to working with this one as well. Well, that's my little unboxing here. I do thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.